This is how you know you're on a student film.
Film is always something that it's been a part of my life, and I've always known that this is what I want to be doing. And one of the things that I really enjoy about working with Nadi is that I can be like, yeah, like, can you imagine like doing like this and like this? And she's like, oh yeah, or we can do it like that. And then she kind of catches what I'm thinking, and then she's like, how about something like this?
Usually the next day I'm like sending her a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool, you know, because it's been really helpful for me.
I remember I was like maybe a year or so into my time in the Army, and like I was just like spending my paychecks on DVDs at like this local mall and just like amassing a huge collection in my room in the barracks, to like a point where I was like running a Blockbuster out of my room, and I was just like renting them to everybody and like getting them back, and just like I had like well over 300 movies pretty shortly on. And I remember feeling really, really dumb when I kind of looked out and like was talking to people. It was like, I think maybe I like this more than other people. Not everybody, obviously. I mean, like, I'm glad to be here where I'm full of or surrounded by people that are probably feel the same way. But I remember things like, damn, I really never strayed far away from like wanting to be close to this kind of thing. So that was while I was in there that I was like, okay, when I get out, that's what I'm gonna go to school for.
And can you please tell me your names and what part you played in this project for us?
I'm Catherine, and I play Judy.
I'm Jewel, and I play DJ.
I'm Rebecca. I play Dr. C, and she is very stressed about her career.
I'm Nicholas. I play Peterson, and you know, he's just a real peachy guy.
Just one question. What do you guys think about like filmmaking in general, or film in general, since you're actors, so you're on the other side? So what's your perspective on film or filmmaking?
I really like film. I feel like I want to do both, you know, like I really like just watching y'all. I was like, oh, I want to be doing that too. And so it is cool to try both, like just because one informs you of the other, and it's like a collaborative thing.
What is your favorite part and challenging part of being an actor?
Oh, that's a long answer for me. You can go first.
So the worst part and your favorite part? My favorite part, I'll start with that one. It's probably easier. But my favorite part sounds obvious, but is the acting. I like working on my craft. I like being able to like kind of look behind the camera and be like, oh, like I like that or didn't like that. And just having that freedom too, just like to just be someone else and, you know, just learn and gain more experience. That part is really fun to me.
My name is Ricardo Pinheiro, and I teach a few classes here at the film department. You know, what do we get back from it, right? So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so the rewarding part is just see like the progression of the students' understanding of I would say audiovisual storytelling, right? Like filmmaking, video making. But also beyond that is just to see that when I observe like students kind of finding the originality and the creative voice, you know, finding perhaps the unique way that they have to tell stories. You know, that's when I feel like I contributed art, people should be encouraged to experiment.
Well, conventional is boring. So the last question we have is, if you could only say one piece of advice you would give to aspiring filmmakers, what would it be?
Would be look around your own life. You know, there are a lot of things happening, a lot of interesting things happening in life. Be kind of not taking, not giving enough credit for the things that happen around you. I think trying to personalize more your stories and films, instead of like making something bigger that more in alignment with what do we expect from movies when you go in a movie theaters, like, because we don't really have, generally speaking, right, like a beginner filmmaker, you don't have the resources to make traditional filmmaking, right? So I say, like, just make unpretentious things, you know, make things that kind of like that you can really put your heart in there and more like personal stories. I've been encouraging students recently to make like documentaries and films that perhaps relate to things that happen around them or things that they find interesting.